To create a multi-level schedule, we first need to create a routine and then add it to an escalation policy. So let's get started. A routine is a map of your 24 hours. It determines who's going to be on call on a certain day and time. Instead of you having to determine that manually every few days, you can just do that once in TaskCall, and TaskCall will automatically rotate the on-call responsibilities between your team members. Each routine comprises of one or more layer, where each layer represents a work shift. So let's go ahead and call this routine dev team routine. Let's make sure you select the correct time zone that's appropriate for you. So for us, it would be US Eastern. Let's add two layers to represent two different work shifts. Let's say the first shift starts at 12 a.m. midnight and ends at 12 p.m. noon, and the second shift starts at 12 p.m. noon and ends at 12 a.m. midnight. In Pascal, the 12 a.m. midnight ending time is represented as 11:59 p.m. The system will automatically assume this is 12 a.m. midnight, so make sure you do this correctly. In each of the shifts, we have two people who rotate the responsibility between themselves weekly. And to represent that, we set the rotate every parameter to 7 days. We do the same in the second shift or the second layer, and we set the rotate every parameter to 7 days. Now, if you go down here, you can see that the day is split between the two people in the two shifts, and then it rotates every week. And it comes back to the same one the following week. So this is how we set up the routine. Make sure that you cover your full 24 hours in your routine, even in your office. If you have separate office hours that do not cover the full 24 hours, you still want to make sure in your routine you cover the full 24 hours, because if there's a gap in the middle, then an incident occurs, then there will be no one to set the incident to. And so you want to make sure you cover full 24 hours. If you want to emulate your office hours, then you do that in service support hours. And you can watch other tutorials to see how that can be done. Another thing which I want to point out over here is that we did not touch the ends on and override parameters here. The reason why we did not do that is because that's only for temporary schedules like holidays or vacations. And we are trying to not do that. So we want to create a continuous schedule over here. So if you want to set up a vacation schedule, you can see another tutorial that handles that. But for now, we're just going to do a continuous schedule that takes care of our regular work weeks. So once we're done, we're going to go ahead and save this. And then we're going to go to an escalation policy and create one. An escalation policy essentially allows you to create multi-level support where if an incident is missed by one person, then it's at least escalated to the second support automatically. So let's go ahead and call this dev fatal policy, and we're going to add two levels to it. In the first level, we're going to add the dev team routine that we just created. And then in the second level, we're going to add Monica, who's our supervisor, to make sure that in the event that whoever's on call from the dev team routine, if they miss the incident, then it is escalated to Monica. And this is what the routine will look like. And as you can see, the dev team routine automatically rotates, but Monica is the one who's constantly always the secondary support. And we set escalate after 15 to 15 minutes. This parameter ensures that the system waits for the first 15 minutes to make sure that somebody from the dev team routine responds to it. If they do not respond within 15 minutes, then it will automatically escalate to Monica. One of the things that we want to mention over here is that incidents occur on escalation policies or users. Hence, if you create a routine, you must always add it to an escalation policy. So a routine by itself will not do anything. It has to be added to an escalation policy. Once you're done, go ahead and save it, and that's it.